Hey, Seth here with Cross Jeep. Just doing a walk around of our 2023 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 4xe. Now this is a beautiful vehicle here. Of course we have the color matched fenders and top with that hard top. This vehicle does have a Mopar suspension lift here. Looking at about 2.5-inch suspension lift with 35-inch Goodyear Wrangler tires. Of course, keyless entry on your front doors as well as your tailgate. You've got your full-sized rear tire as well with that backup camera, and your tow group. It does come with 4 programmable auxiliary switches inside the vehicle. This being a 4xe, the vehicle is actually on and ready to drive. Just currently have it parked here. This does have remote start. It does come with 2 keys as well. The exterior is in really good condition. I'm looking to see if I can find any scratches. The worst I can find is right here on the fender, and it looks like one spot on the bumper as well. Just looks like a rock chip. Other than that, there's no chips in the paint or scratches. Taking a look at the inside of the vehicle here, of course we have our heated leather seats with steering wheel. Currently have the heaters on, as you can see. It's telling me the vehicle is ready to drive, and this vehicle does only have 11,009 miles on it. It's gonna honk 3 times telling me the vehicle is running and the keys have left the vehicle. Keep doing that here for us if I leave the door, close up the doors. Looking in the rear of the vehicle, once again, very, very good condition. No dents or dings in the leather or scratches. We've also got our 2 USB-Cs down here with our 115-volt 3-prong plug-in. And folding up these seats is easy. All you do is lift up the bottom, grab this lever right here, and fold down the top, and it gives you access to the back here. Now this does also have those all-weather floor mats as well in the bottom of it. It's gonna keep on honking at us. I want that seat to be warmed up for me. So with this Wrangler, we do have our bag in the back here for our top, our T-section up there, so it doesn't damage it, so that the paint stays nice. Of course, we have our trickle charge plug-in with our 115 3-prong. This one does also come with the Alpine Premium Audio, giving you that subwoofer in the back, giving you even better sound system. So you can have some fun while riding on the trails, driving through the streets, hanging out with friends. Now, these vehicles are very highly desired, especially these 4xe models. And it's very rare to see one come onto the lot with a 2.5-inch lift and those bigger tires. Oh, I gotta turn off that engine. Very, very good looking vehicle with a very good lift. These 4x's do need a specific kind of lift kit on them. You can't just go out and put in some spacers. You do need a Mopar lift, which this vehicle does have. It is officially a factory 2.5-inch lift from Jeep. You can see those Jeep Fox shocks in here, officially branded, giving you an aggressive, cool look, especially with those bigger tires, really putting this whole vehicle together. Let's take a step inside and go over some of the features this vehicle has to offer real quick. Right off the bat, like I was saying before, we do have our keyless entry. We do have our power heated side mirrors and our powered locks. Sitting inside here, looking at our center dashboard, we've got, of course, our AM, FM, Sirius XM. We've also got our phone tab here. We don't currently have a phone connected. We've got our climate, which is on auto right now. It's setting the temperature itself. It's also setting where it's blowing and how hard it's blowing itself. I've got my heated seat on and the heated steering wheel. We can also access the backup camera at any point in time while driving. Next up, we have our Uconnect app. So this is going to be all the buttons the vehicle has to offer, all the way from hybrid electric, navigation, climate control, all the way up to what I love about these vehicles is their off-road pages. Now, these off-road pages tell you a lot of really good information in a very short amount of time. And they can help provide you with very critical snippets of what the vehicle is doing and how it's reacting, including battery voltage for your engine, your motor battery. You've also got your coolant temp, oil temp, trans temp, and oil pressure for all of your accessory gauges with your longitude, latitude, and altitude. You've also got your drivetrain. Now, this vehicle does have your 2-wheel drive high, your 4 high auto, part-time, neutral, and low. And that'll show all of this right here. Of course, being a Rubicon, you've got your front and rear axle lockers. You've also got your electronic disconnecting sway bar. It'll show your steering angle and your transfer case. You also have your pitch and roll here, which is very useful for when you're going off-road or just trying to get through your day-to-day during winter or summer when different road conditions happen. Next up, we do have our e-hybrid tab. Now this is going to show you what the vehicle is currently doing. We're currently using the battery right now to access our climate control and start warming up the transmission as well, so it's ready to drive. We've also got our driving history showing us how much it's been driven in the past week and the current week, and how much it's been driven in gas and electric. Next up, we have our charging schedules. There is currently a schedule set on this vehicle, and it'll tell you just how long you have to charge. Now that charger that comes with it is a level 1 charger, and you can see right here it'll take 5 hours and counting to fully charge back up to 100 from its current 67%. And next up, we have our eSave. Now what eSave is going to be the battery saver versus battery charger. The eSave modes preserve the current hybrid battery level for later use, and that's just going to help it last a little bit longer and give you a little bit longer range. Now coming to our center console here, we do have a few different pages we can look at. First off, we've got our messages page. We've also have our screen set up where we can go through and change how the actual vehicle looks. With our range, our current mileage, I like to keep that at our average econ. And a few other different odds and ends that you can change all around the vehicle, including what I like to put on is our current gear, so I know how the vehicle is driving itself. And after that, we also have our speedometer. We've got our vehicle info where you can tap through and see all that information that we went through earlier, just while you're driving and on the move and on a littler screen. We also got our off-road pages, as well as our average economy, our hybrid info, our trip info, our audio, and finally those messages again. We do have audio controls on the back of the steering wheel, this side being volume, this side being the skip. We've got our Bluetooth connection. This does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which you have to use your USB or USB-C down here. It is wired. You do have all of your AC controls analog right down here for your dual zone AC, your auto, your heated seats and steering wheel, your recirculate AC mode, and your front and rear defrosters. Taking one step further down, we've got our mute button for the radio. We have our max regenerate, which essentially turns on and off your regenerative braking, traction control, hazards, downhill descent control, and your screen off. You've got your window controls, as well as your front and rear lockers, your electronic sway bar, and those 4 programmable auxiliary switches with your tow group. Now taking a look inside here, we also have our hidden USB down there that does work as an aux port. And taking a look in the glove box as well, got a lot of really nice storage in here. Very, very nice vehicle in great condition. Of course, being a 2023, it does have lower mileage. Once again, with those 3 honks, it's telling me the vehicle is still running, and I have just gotten out and left with the keys. I want to say thank you all so much for choosing Cross, going on this walk around with me, and I hope you have an amazing day.